Hey y'all, how y'all doing? This is your girl Tashin. Happy New Year's. Happy New Year's. So this one I'm going back into how Post Malone humbled a jealous radio host. Oh boy. I love me some Post Malone. Love his music. Oh boy, let's just get straight to this video. Oh my god.
Post Malone was on track to become a megastar.
And I forgot to mention too, I've seen a lot of videos about Post Malone and how he's the most sweetest, nice person that anyone ever met. I never met him in person, but I've heard a lot of good things about him. So let's get straight to the video.
And Charlamagne could clearly sense it.
Cause you don't realize you about to be a star. No, I think I know that it's coming.
Charlamagne therefore spent almost an hour trying to corner and embarrass his guest.
What are you doing for the Black Lives Matter movement? I don't know.
Although the whole situation completely backfired to Post Malone's benefit. It was August of 2015. Post Malone was yet to get his first tattoo and had just 6 months prior released his major breakout song White Iverson. He'd done his first radio interview exactly 4 months beforehand, which went extremely well.
I put out White Iverson like 2 months ago. We just hit 2 million views like a couple days ago, which is crazy.
And to keep this momentum going, he'd agreed to appear on The Breakfast Club. The show's well known for being the most listened to hip-hop and R&B morning show in America, and features 3 hosts, one of which being Charlamagne the God, who to be fair is usually an excellent presenter. The Breakfast Club has hosted almost every rapper from Kanye West to Jay-Z, making it a massive opportunity for any up-and-coming artist, which in this case was Post Malone.
We are the Breakfast Club, special guest in the building.
State your name, soldier.
Post Malone.
Post Malone.
The interview began extremely positively, with Post and Charlamagne bonding over their support for the same football team.
He is from Dallas, and he's a Dallas Cowboys fan.
My guy.
Yeah.
And I tried
hard,
my
baby.
hardest.
Die hard, baby.
However, when Post revealed his dad also worked for the Cowboys, Charlamagne's rudeness began to show.
His dad actually used to work for the organization.
What was he, water boy?
He does. He still works for the
What did he do?
organization. He's like head of concessions.
See, I said water boy. That's like kind of.
No, he in the office. He's in the
Head of
office.
concession.
He's in the office.
Laughing at his dad's respectable job is mad disrespectful. The shit that pissed me off more than anything was when they were basically laughing at Post's dad's concession job. Like, sorry his dad works a respectful job and ain't no drug dealer, would have walked out right then and there. Dear Charlamagne, head of concession for a professional sports teams is a high-level job. They aren't watching over a high school cafeteria. Post Malone responded to Charlamagne's rudeness by kindly inviting him to a
I don't know why. We need to stop doing this, making fun of the type of jobs that people have. Like, I don't care if you're a bus driver or a janitor. Why do we have to laugh at those type of people? Like, they're still making their money. They're hardworking people. We need to stop doing that. Stop putting down people who has like low paying jobs. We need to stop doing that. Stop trying to make people feel bad of working, I don't know, at McDonald's or working in a pet store. I don't know. We need to stop putting those people down. We need to stop doing that.
Cowboys game.
You know, we get free tickets. We get free chicken strips.
Hot dogs.
It's good.
So he gets free tickets.
Yeah.
That's important. Good seats.
Yeah, sweets.
Sweets.
Come on, let's go.
To which Charlamagne responded by insulting Post Malone's look.
That's why I think all white people with cornrows look stupid. But that has nothing to do with it.
No, that's
Nothing
cool.
to do with you. I just think in general.
With this then resulting in an awkward confrontation about the color of Posty's skin.
Are you afraid as a white rapper that you may be considered a culture vulture?
I don't think so. I'm not scared. I'm not scared because I'm not trying to be anybody that I'm not. I'm just trying to, I like what I like. And I don't think I'm biting off of a certain culture or copying a certain culture or trying to be part of a certain culture because, I like what I like.
Charlamagne then tried to trick Post into saying the N-word.
Say my don't dance.
Hey.
Just full of shit. Go ahead.
And do the rock away.
No, say what I just said. My
I
don't
can't.
dance.
Y'all trying to get me in trouble.
Before hitting him with another loaded question designed to damage Post Malone's image.
People trying him, poor guy. I know he feels so uncomfortable. I would have been like, look, I gotta go.
What are you doing for the Black Lives Matter movement?
What?
I don't know.
Is that a serious question?
Yes.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Anything?
I guess what I can do to help Black Lives Matter is I to keep making music. I don't know.
Got you.
I don't know.
I would have just said nothing.
What are you doing for the Black Lives Matter movement? That's the type of question you know that no matter how you answer this dude trying to hate you, however, the worst of the interview was still yet to come. Post Malone had brought his girlfriend Ashlyn onto the show, prompting Charlamagne to try and baselessly convince her that Post was going to leave her.
You got a girlfriend, don't you?
Yeah, she's right there.
What?
Ashlyn right here.
Yeah, she's
Oh, hey, Ashlyn. You know he's gonna end up leaving you, right? The more
don't
famous
say
you
that.
get.
That's not true.
You know, you know, the more successful you get, you're going, you know.
Charlamagne then doubled down on this when his girlfriend got on the microphone.
You know he's gonna sleep with other women, though. You do know that. He's gonna sleep with other women.
No, I'm not.
It's gonna happen.
But Charlamagne said not only is he going to get urban punani, it's going to be folk, country,
Yes.
pop,
Yes.
urban AC.
Yes. A man is only as faithful as his
EDM.
options. You know that, right? You know that?
What?
A man is only as faithful as his options. I applaud you for trying to do the right thing,
I'm gonna keep doing
but it's
it.
not gonna finish that way.
Although this had actually become Post Malone's first real chance to show his overwhelming kindness.
Listen. Here's something y'all don't get. I'm not a normal person. I'm
No,
a
you're not.
different type of man, and she's not a normal woman. She's an angel. She's an incredible person, and I don't think I'm ever gonna do nothing to ruin it.
Which ironically gave him more audience favor.
It's sad that it's sad that you tell someone that they're not going to be faithful. But how you know that a person is not going to be faithful? How you know? Not every man is the same. Okay? Not every man going to cheat on their wife or cheat on their girlfriend. Not every man are like that. Not every woman or gold diggers or they're going to cheat on a man. We all are not the same. So how you going to tell someone, yes, you're going to cheat on her. You're going to trust me. I know. No, you don't know. You don't even know him. And you could tell by looking at him and hearing things about him, he don't seem like the type of person to do something like that. You know, we don't know him. And I mean, at the end of the day, we still don't know who he is. But I'm just saying, like, you don't know him. So you can't say that he's going to do this. He's going to cheat on her. Like, and then you make the girl feel some type of way. She probably sitting there all scared. And I mean, she shouldn't have a doubt about him because she knows him. But I'm just saying that he's putting stuff in her head. So I'm not gonna lie, she's probably thinking about it like, wow, you know. But it's just sad.
Then if it were just a standard interview. My respect for Post Malone went up after this. He stayed cool the whole time.
Exactly.
The more I see a Post, the more I like him. He seems like a good dude. This wasn't awkward at all. He responded very well. Posty handled that better than any of us would have, although not every comment was quite so positive.
Sure.
A small percentage of viewers hated on Ashlyn for barely saying anything, prompting Post Malone's first response to the interview by tweeting, "I'm 20. I've done about 20 interviews in my life. Ashlyn's done about 1. If you're hating, get off our dicks. Doo-doo heads, bruh." Before Post Malone appeared on 106 KML to talk about Charlamagne himself.
This about Charlamagne. What's up, Charlamagne?
Homie.
Holla at me.
Ooh, say it to my face.
I'm just joking.
He's so stupid.
I mean, I get it. I mean, that's his job. I mean,
Right.
that's his job to be a troll on the radio and on the internet.
I will say you handled that very
No, that's what I'm saying. You know, you can't get too excited. Just gotta relax. It's not that serious.
Post Malone expanded on this when talking to Ethan from the
This is why I respect him. He knows how Charlamagne is. So it's like, everybody know how he is. So it's like you expect that from him. You know, not saying that it's okay for him to do that, but I'm just saying everybody know how he is. So
H3 podcast.
I personally wouldn't go on his
came
show.
at you in a really shitty way.
I think it's really easy to come at me. Just a guy that makes music, and not only that, but I feel like it's his job to be a troll. He should have said something. Like, if you're in that situation, it's a hell of a lot different.
Of course.
The internet's a funny place.
Yeah.
Yet Post Malone later explained in a Rolling Stone article that it might have been better to put the questions back onto Charlamagne. I wish I'd said, "What are you doing for Black Lives Matter?" Some sassy shit to shut him up. Like maybe
I was thinking the same thing. I would just wish that he had asked him the same thing. What you're gonna do for Black Lives Matter? What you're doing? You know, because I guarantee half of them ain't doing nothing.
my music's not the best, but I know I'm not a bad person, so you're just being a hater. Charlamagne being a hater made The Breakfast Club look so bad, they'd wiped the episode from their official channel and website, while Posty's humility opened up unexpected opportunities. He began touring with Justin Bieber, had an extremely successful debut album launch, and gained over 1 million Instagram followers, prompting The Breakfast Club to invite him back for another interview, which Post Malone unbelievably accepted. The top comment read, "I'm not sure why Post Malone would ever return to this radio radio show. However, he was set to win no matter what. Either the Breakfast Club treats him disrespectfully, Post Malone keeps his cool and sees growth just like the last interview, or the Breakfast Club treats him respectfully, Post Malone again easily keeps his cool and sees growth, with situation 2 seeming more likely, given the second interview began by acknowledging how poorly the previous one went.
Oh, he's back.
And he has a Bud Light with him today.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Post Malone.
Post Malone is back.
I wasn't here, and it got rough.
It
No,
didn't,
that's-
though.
Did it get rough?
People always tweet me like, yo, you were so hard on Post Malone. How? We had a conversation.
Well, you did say that he was gonna lose his girl, but
And
she's
she's
still
here.
However, Charlemagne's jealousy had only gotten worse,
What's the
couple weeks
hardest
ago.
thing? Is it like the stardom? Is it the money? Is it the fame?
resulting in him instantly trying to sabotage Post's relationship with Justin Bieber.
He got mad girls in the studio,
Oh yeah, I'm sure.
mad drugs, mad
stop.
alcohol.
Just a little
You never
weed
been over there?
probably.
Oh, in the studio?
Yeah.
Oh no, I mean not really.
You never been in the studio with him with a bunch of
No,
girls?
yeah, I mean not really. This man eats salmon 3 times a day, and apparently that's very good for you.
Apparently.
Yeah, but what about all the drugs?
He doesn't do a lot of drugs. He
smokes
doesn't do
weed.
any
He
drugs.
smokes
actually.
weed.
Yet Posty kept his cool and instead did the opposite.
Hey, you and Justin really developed quite a friendship.
He's
huh?
a good guy, you know. I love him, and I have so much respect for him.
This would later bring their friendship even closer, although in the meantime, Charlemagne was still trying to ruin Post Malone's relationship.
How did you hook up with Kalani? Because the one with Kalani is dope.
Beautiful
Like
young
the-
lady.
No, she's super dope. She's super
Dope.
dope.
Beautiful
talented
young
too.
lady.
Super dope.
Isn't she
it.
beautiful?
Asha, she beautiful?
Yes.
She said yes. She said yes.
Right, okay. You're not allowed to even like acknowledge that girls are beautiful? No, he never said that. He said she was dope. He didn't say she was beautiful. So you have to ask Ashley like stuff like that?
Like,
Because I'm sure the
in
women have
regards
come at
to
you.
what?
Yeah.
Ashley
There it
right
is
there.
again. Here it is
They're
again.
trying to-
Round 2.
I'm sure the women have come with you.
Which was ironic given Charlemagne constantly talks about this man
I wish Post Malone would turn ask the same question about him, because everybody knows Charlemagne is married with kids. I just wish, but then again, Post Malone is not that type of person, so I get it. Knowing me, I know I would ask the same question about him. I would flip it around.
man's woman and trying to get her on camera, but he goes out of his way to make sure nobody knows what his wife looks like. Posty responded by again inviting Charlemagne to a free football match.
Can you get Charlemagne tickets?
Yeah, I mean, if you're nice.
I'm
to
going
me.
Sunday.
They gotta go with each other. Y'all gotta go with each other. Like sit
Let's
next
go.
to each other in the game.
No.
Oh, you
If
don't
you
like
could
me?
go, if you could,
No, I don't dislike you, but I don't like the
Tommy,
smell
you
of
can
beer
hang
and
with
cigarettes. And Post Malone smells like every beer and every cigarette that's in whatever convenience store in New York City right now. It's the new Kid Rock right here, ladies
How
and
is it
gentlemen.
With the Kid Rock comment leading to another booby-trapped question.
Did you vote for Trump?
I didn't vote.
Tell me more. Because
About
you're
what?
young and you got a voice, I would like to know your thoughts on the current system.
Do you feel like one of them was more fit than the other, though?
I mean,
If you had-
I'm gonna talk.
I'm sorry. I'm still stuck in the fact that he said he smelled like beer. Like, what? Why am I acting surprised? This is Charlemagne. We all know how he is. I don't know why I'm acting surprised, but Jesus Christ. Whoa.
about that with my friends.
What do you do when you experience racism? Like meaning that you're around some white people who may be being racist. How do you
I mean,
use
I
your
don't
power?
hang out with racists.
Charlemagne disrespected Post Malone over.
You tweeted once that I don't know, I don't follow you on Twitter.
and over.
Did you listen to it?
Absolutely not. I might though.
What do you mean, absolutely? You might like it. You might like it.
However, Post Malone had again managed to keep his cool, resulting in even more favor from the audience. Everyone is talking about how rude they were, but what stands out even more is Post's ability to not let them under his skin, or at least not show it. He's a great dude with a lot of compassion and love for what he does, and everything/everyone around for him. Mad respect for this dude and the way he conducts himself, while
I
everyone
respect him
only had the
more.
opposite to say about Charlemagne. Charlemagne hella disrespectful. He's the
I was never a big fan of Charlemagne, but I've known about this man for years. Okay, I've watched The Breakfast Club. I used to. I don't really watch it like that no more, but I used to. And I used to listen to him on the radio too. But everybody know how Charlemagne is. Everybody know how he is. So it's like, if you're a celebrity and you're very sensitive about certain things, like I would not go on that show.
product of jealousy. To see a kid much younger than you living your dream, it's gotta be tough. Someone's feelings are hurt because the best they'll ever do is a morning radio show, and Post made dude feel stupid just by being his nice positive self, leading Charlemagne to then invite someone dressed like Post Malone onto the show just so he could mock him. It's therefore no surprise that when asked about Charlemagne a year after The Breakfast Club, Post Malone calmly told Rolling Stone, "He's not a good person, he hates me because I'm white and I'm different. But we're still rocking and we're still successful and he can't stop it." Although this would only reignite their beef, as Charlemagne responded, "I don't not like people because they're white. I just didn't like him because at the time I thought he was whack," adding that he loves Rockstar and encourages Malone to keep growing, keep winning, although only 10 days after this, Charlemagne was saying the opposite.
After reading this Rolling Stone interview, not only is his music not my cup of mayonnaise, but neither is his personality. Because you're not as talented as you think you are.
Charlemagne then went to the effort of convincing other podcasters that Post Malone sucked.
You don't like Post Malone? You think he's trash? Yeah.
That is harsh. That is harsh.
There we go. Okay, so let's talk about that. Why? I think he's trash.
Which clearly didn't work.
I don't even understand how you are this successful and this biased. I'm not biased. You think Post Malone is a dope artist? Yes. Why? And when I met him, he was a really good guy. And he had really great energy.
While even Jake Paul, who had his own beef with Post Malone, told Charlemagne his attacks were baseless.
We actually went back and forth on Twitter.
Post is trash, but go ahead.
I mean, he's number one.
Still trash. You can be number one and still be trash.
Numbers don't lie, bro.
He's trash, bro. Numbers do lie sometimes. Numbers don't tell a whole tale.
All right, well.
He doesn't like Post, as you can see.
Damn, Jake Paul actually taking a W, and so was Post Malone in his own lane of music. Beer Bongs and Bentleys, released just 4 months after the Jake Paul interview, peaked at number 1 on every chart in every country, while Hollywood's Bleeding performed equally well, turning the Breakfast Club interviews into an insignificant chapter in Post Malone's come-up. Charlemagne, however, still hadn't moved on over 2 years later.
You gotta kick 2 people out right now. You trying to kick out the rap game because you real critical about rap.
Post Malone.
Although it finally showed that he'd been somewhat humbled.
Post Malone, definitely though. And for no other reason other than I'm probably hate.
Which could also be felt during a Vlad TV interview.
I'm cool, clearly, with white people being in hip hop. Just respect why you're here. You're here because of these people that laid the foundation for you to even have the platform of hip hop to stand on.
One of Charlemagne's most respectful and entertaining traits is that he sticks to his guns and refuses to be a pushover, although in this case he probably should have made an exception.
Just don't be a dick, because like dicks get places, but then like at the end of the night you're gonna not be able to fucking sleep.
I don't know why, but I thought they were cool. You know, I thought everything would be cool, cool with them off camera, but as you can see, Charlemagne really don't like Post Malone. He really don't like him. And he said he just don't like him because he feel like he should respect the culture, and like, who said he's not respecting the culture? I'm so lost. I'm so confused and lost right now. Somebody please explain to me, because I don't understand, like, what he's supposed to be doing. Like, what do people want him to do? As you can see, he's a sweet, nice guy. You could tell he's very humble. You could tell he's very, very shy. Very, very shy. You could tell he always have his head down, and he's trying to be respectful. He keep, you could tell he's touching his can. You could tell he's feeling very uncomfortable just a little bit, but at the same time, he's trying to show that, this is who I am. I'm a nice guy, and but my gosh, like, what does Charlemagne want him to do? My gosh, I mean, I'm a fan of Post Malone. I've been a fan of him for years. I love his music. Yeah, but it's just sad. He seemed like a sweet guy. Jesus Louise. And it's so funny because Charlemagne would never do that to certain artists. He would not do that to, because he know that they don't play. See, he only doing that to Post Malone because Post Malone is very shy, and he's not gonna talk back and say something out of pocket, But yeah, that's why Charlemagne is saying all of this. But if it was somebody else, he wouldn't be doing all of that. Trust me, he wouldn't. Trust me. But anyway, comment below. Let me know how you feel about this one. Make sure you subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you later. Peace.